Okie dokie. We are on the final quest of the series at Tunnel's End Light. You and the others make a valiant joint effort and finally managed to escape from the underground at the very last minute. Go back and meet with the others left behind. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm glad you two are safe. Yelan's barrier, not Yelan, Yanfei's barrier seemed to have worked.
Shinobu, Itto, we're back.
How's Itto doing?
He must be exhausted because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
It is bad news.
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all.
Oh no.
It seems like the previous owner
But
was stuck here forever too.
what if we unseal this place?
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional.
Yeah.
Lucky for us.
But what do you plan
We
on?
also happen to have a full adeptus and a human
Oh,
with
you mean
training in the magic arts.
Yelan and Xiao?
So that's what was going through your head.
Oh, those two need to cooperate.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass,
I just realized we
should
learned
be
a
able
little
to
bit about
completely
Yelan as we've been
reactivate
doing
it.
this quest. She
Maybe
comes
even
from a
reverse it.
family of
Last
thaumaturgists.
time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it,
Then we're home free.
awesome. So there's still hope.
There's still some hope.
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Yeah. After everyone's had a rest.
Oh boy, I'm so nervous.
Don't be afraid. This is going to work.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
I'm glad we found this
Oh,
compass.
but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for.
For what?
I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the
Oh, I
result
thought
of
she was gonna say
disordered
that she was gonna
space-time
break
and
the
memories.
compass. Huh?
We all came here for different purposes. And everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle.
Yeah.
This space, well,
We're taking advantage
it's
of
more
the
than just a
imagination
space.
and illusions of the
whether
space
there's
to get
some
out
kind of higher
ourselves.
power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
I remember a giant snake just outside this place, but also I remember hearing dialogue specifically during the Chasm story quest, not the Archon quest, but the Chasm story quest that compared the architecture in here to Dragon's Mine.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Yeah, you were there too.
Wait a second.
Of course it was her.
Shot that arrow?
I mean, I
Who
knew,
else
but
did
they
you
didn't
think it
know.
was?
When the crystal attacked the giant snake, does that have to do anything with how the ground split open?
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces?
Probably.
If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks
So
like
it
I
wasn't
might be
just
the one
Yelan and
responsible for all
Itto
of
messing
this.
around upstairs.
No, you're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
You're definitely not to blame.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago.
Is there any way to free this space?
Most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
Oh.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
Yeah.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was all of us.
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
Aw, thank you, Yanfei.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together.
Yeah.
If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Yeah.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
I hope this isn't going to be dangerous. Here we go. Cutscene? Maybe? Cutscene. Oh, poor Itto. Itto's still knocked
Stars
out.
align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed.
Liwa's battle theme music is playing in the background, by the way. I love it. It's a really slow version.
Do as I command.
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
Let's hope this compass doesn't break.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Oh, is that his name? Alatus. Is that... Phantoms? We need to fight them off.
Watch out!
Oh, Yelan! He's good. We need to keep fighting.
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
Ah, he knew
I have
about
guarded this place for
this.
several hundred years.
He knew he
Only
was
to
going
seek the
down
nameless
there.
Yaksha, do I request your approval?
I see. But what does that mean if he knew? I can't believe we're still using the dual blade. Huh? What was that? Oh, wonderful. That was Yanfei and Yelan. Is Xiao okay? Something's after us. Something big. It's the way out. It's breaking.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
I don't even know what to say. Is he actually going to sacrifice himself? He's falling. Ah, Geo. Not yet. Not yet. That was the Geo symbol. Thanks. And the compass is gone. I wonder how much he knew what was going to happen down there. Or was he keeping watch the entire time? If only we had a chance to talk to him.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I'm glad you're okay. But we don't want anyone going back down there. Yelan is gonna be pissed. She's not. She's gonna be pissed. Slap him. Is she gonna actually? Oh, I thought she was gonna actually slap him.
A mindset that's been built up over a lifetime.
Yeah, you have a point.
I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape.
Then none of them know what
So,
really happened except
thank
for
you
maybe
for
Xiao.
saving us all.
I'm glad he's okay.
I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Thank you, Yelan.
Don't mention it.
Wait, where's Shinobu and
Looks
Itto?
like
Oh, there they
everyone got
are.
out unscathed,
Is
but
Itto
you all
knocked
look
out? I see him. I think I
pretty
see him behind
Rest up.
Ushi.
There's no hurry to move on from here.
Yeah, we're safe.
As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
Make sure nobody ends up down there ever again, Yelan.
She's gone. Paimon didn't
It's
even
okay.
get
We
to
have a
say
story
thank
quest that I'll
you.
stream with her later.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that.
I don't know what to say to that either.
Persuade Xiao of anything. Maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
I don't blame her. He's
Xiao,
just very
she's
stubborn.
criticizing you. I am not.
You speak only the truth.
I have no core.
quarrel with that.
Even Xiao's like, I got nothing to say to that.
I will keep your words in mind.
It seems like you got through to him.
Really?
For now.
Well, that's great. I count that as quite.
Are we
an
gonna? Oh,
achievement.
I missed a seal,
It
y'all.
was a
Sorry,
perilous
ignore that. I
situation
haven't
we were
been
faced
exploring
with
the chasm.
underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive.
I'm glad we're all
I feel
okay.
lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Yeah.
Hey, so Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever.
I doubt it. Something will wake him up.
Let's go check on him.
I'm so mad we missed out on a chance for some Paimon lore.
I slept like a rock.
Oh my gosh, good morning, Itto.
What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Itto, you don't even want to know what we've been through, buddy. You should be
You
glad
in
you
any
slept
pain?
through it all.
The head? What about
What do you mean
it?
about the head? What
Did you have
head?
brain damage from the impact?
No, no brain
You
damage.
need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
Wait, what if Itto forgot
Not
everything?
that bright to begin with, so if we add brain
What if
damage to
Itto
the
actually
equation-
forgot everything?
Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more.
That would be really sad and funny if he forgot
Huh.
everything.
I feel like I'm forgetting something though. Oh,
He was forgetting
yeah.
something.
Wait,
Oh
were
my
we underground?
gosh.
How did we get back up here?
You don't want to
It's a
know.
long story. We'll fill you in later.
We shouldn't even tell him.
Itto, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament
What did they
without
do?
your
Well, I
help.
guess Itto broke
I'm
open
the
a door
reason
to
you
the
all got caught
compass.
up in this. Please accept my apologies and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah,
Can
crazy
Shinobu
talk.
get her
Who helped
diploma,
us first?
please?
Of
So
course
she
we're gonna
can go
return the
home?
favor.
I'll do
Hey,
her hangout
good for
event
you. We'd
eventually
still
as
be in a
well
Liyue jail
on
cell
YouTube
right
here.
now.
Yeah.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Shinobu.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm
I
hungry too,
still
Sarah.
can't believe
Why don't
Zhang
we
Li
head
was
straight
so
over?
casually quiet about everything. And I guess he must have been waiting for us, because how else would he have known to rescue Xiao in time? Paimon, we have other things to do, and I'm so mad. We could have had so many chances for you to get some lore, Paimon, but we missed out on it.
Fine.
Let's talk to Xiao one
Alright,
last
well,
time.
I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
A lot. Yanfei, I'll see you around, Yanfei. And Shinobu, as for Shinobu, I'll see her soon again.
Oh, wait. Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
We're square. For now.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Let him know. Traveler, flying lavender melon. Ushi has a couple
Flying
words he'd like
lavender
you to
melon.
pass on for him.
Pass on to who?
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
What are we... Itto translate what Ushi said for everyone. What?
Good idea. Let's do that.
What?
Paimon
What
never
are they
would've guessed that
doing?
Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
Sometimes
Gosh, I want to be honest. Anyone who's still listening in on this point, I was so worried for Xiao.
Welcome and handy.
That moment really was just heartbreaking for me. But
Alright, Itto. Shinobu?
the
Ushi,
moment that Xiao said that Zhongli knew he was here, I had a suspicion.
See you next time.
Are we gonna even have a chance to talk to Zhongli? I know we're gonna talk to Xiao right now, but hey,
Finished taking care of business?
I think
Oh,
for
there
now,
wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
yeah.
You're still here. I
Oh,
saw the
hey.
two Inazumans leave with Yanfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor.
Yeah,
Aren't you going with them?
there's something I need to take care of
Some stuff
first.
we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter
Oh,
has come
Yelan
to a
couldn't even
close.
find Zhongli.
Now I just need to take
He
care of
dipped.
the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut.
You can trust Shinobu. I don't know about Itto. It's Itto you need to worry about, Yelan.
Them.
Oh,
You've got a mean streak,
you
Yelan.
figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling
Just
your
be
leg.
glad we made it out in one piece for
Everyone
now.
really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through.
I can't wait to talk to you again in
Where
your
could
story
that
quest,
strange
Yelan.
space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a
Oh, I
feeling
wonder
that
if they're going to
whatever
talk about
lies
it in
behind all
Yelan's
this
story
runs deep.
quest.
Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out. at the
Yep,
last
someone
minute.
did.
They did a
I'm
good
glad
deed, of
I'm not the only
course,
one who. I'm glad that
somehow I couldn't
somebody
tell
noticed. I'm
anything
glad
about
that somebody noticed in game.
It must have been someone of great importance.
Xiao knows.
Anyway, these questions will have to
If
wait
only
for
we
another
could have a
time.
chance to talk
I
to
have some
him.
follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me.
Yeah, back
See you
to
when I
work.
see you.
Good to see you. I can't wait to talk to you again soon.
You knew I was waiting for you?
Oh, you were waiting for me. I mean, duh. Yeah, you were standing here. It was obvious.
Really?
You didn't. You usually teleport and poof away by now.
Somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Okay.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. Layers of fear. Ignore my world quest. I'll work on them eventually. Escape the mysterious space at the very bottom of the chasm successfully. Thank goodness. What is the place? Where's the objective? Oh, I remember this spot. This is, there is a daily commission where you can run into Xiao here, I believe, or a world quest. After you finish Xiao's story quest, there's a daily world quest you can do involving this shack over there. And you actually run into Xiao during that quest line. It's only unlockable once you finish Xiao's quest, and I believe you have to do a daily commission. I can't remember.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases.
Yes,
Maybe I came here because I
Pervases.
had a realization.
That's what the whole quest line was about.
Back when we were underground?
What did you realize?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But
Oh my god.
the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more.
He's not wrong.
For Bosacius,
But he's not entirely right either.
perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy.
But for you.
And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
I think you know that isn't true.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that.
Xiao, we've got something to tell you.
Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you.
Okay, what does
It's
Ushi
very
have to say? What's why Ushi specifically?
Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Itto, he's never left his side.
I guess Itto isn't
He
Oni.
also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest.
Aw.
Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all.
This has some romantic undertones in it.
Even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
There will always be someone willing to be by your side. Me.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And well, anyway, there's loads of people out
Ushi's
there
actually
who
pretty
really care
wise,
about
even though he's a cow.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others.
Oh.
They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way.
Wow.
The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus,
Oh, that's
Minogius,
you.
and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus, and Minogius is General Capisis.
Still though, it's
The
hard to
others are
believe that
Onanis,
Bosacius
or
was
General
dead.
Chizapis, and
Like,
Indarius,
Bosacius is
or
literally
General
dead.
Musatus.
I think.
I heard that people call
What we
the
saw
5
was
of
just a
us
shadow.
Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death.
Yeah.
Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
You are amazing, Xiao.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario.
I just
mindset
can't help
is
but
deeply
think about
rooted
it, you know? One day,
Even
Xiao
so,
really will be
It was the most optimistic
consumed by the
solution I could
karma.
think of.
One day. Hopefully not for
If
a
Rex
very,
Lapis hadn't saved me in
very
that
long
moment,
time.
I don't think I would have been able to escape.
Aha! So we are talking about this. It was Zhongli's power.
In the end, I still had to burden another.
No.
That's how
He
it
knew.
should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time.
He knew. He was probably waiting for us to
before,
escape and
so
then
he
just
had
did what
to
he had to
know.
at the very last moment.
What's the big deal?
Supporting each other is how people survive.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
I think I felt it too.
It's good that one more person will remember him.
Oh, a cutscene! Actually animated. I saw the Genshin people put it up on YouTube. I'm glad we're seeing it.
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you
Oh,
countless
this is their last
times, I am
moments.
Ouyang, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the
I'm sorry that the
chasm.
volume's low. I can boost it up.
Ouyang.
He's
You
losing
are
it.
Ouyang, But who am I? Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Oh no, this is such a
Nonsense,
tragedy.
Bellyaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
Well, somehow we broke it.
Seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
That's all he could remember anymore was that he was to
Brother,
fight.
are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
Feels so bad.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you
Feels
think?
so
Am I
bad.
losing my mind now too?
It feels
Boy,
so,
young.
so bad.
Do you want to go
This
home?
really was a tragedy.
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhao up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
Your fellow Yaksha.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure
I don't
you
know
do.
about brothers and sisters. Were they really brothers and sisters?
Yes, but who am I?
You can't even remember
Where is my
anything anymore.
family?
They were right.
Brother,
Oh, he's
what's wrong?
he's
Hang in
gone.
there. It's just you and me. Don't die before me.
I'm so sorry, Boyoung.
Atlantis, is that you?
Who's Atlantis? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
And that's the end of.
There's someone over there.
Huh?
Who are they?
They're my...
It's the Yaksha. Oh, this is how they all suffered.
Remember now. I know you.
Look at them all. Oh, look at Xiao.
My brothers and sisters have come for me. Boyoung.
I wish.
You're awake. At least tell me your name.
I wish that was the case.
Brother Bosacious.
Hey, Bosacious.
Ah,
Bosacious.
Bosacious. Oh, I'm gonna sob. It's still such a shame what happened to the other Yaksha and that they're just gone.
The ultimate sacrifice.
He remembered, though. But I feel so bad.
I've said so much today.
It's all done and gone.
I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death?
Gosh, this is lighting, this angle. We're just chatting in front of the
I have
sunset
accepted
over
that
here.
destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
It made me so sad to see them all suffering in that cinematic. And it just makes me so sad also to know that someday this is also gonna happen to Xiao. Are you sure it's okay for you to tell me all this?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished. And only Bosacious's fate was unknown.
Yeah, now we know.
This has always
They're
stung my
all
heart
gone.
like a thorn.
I kind of wish we could have seen
That is why I went
Bosacious
to the castle,
actually, but no.
despite being fully
He's
aware
been
of the
long
danger.
gone this entire
Now that
time.
I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervaces.
But
in
is the
memory of
Rockus gone
Bosacious.
as well?
Unfortunately, the stone did not survive.
Yeah.
Pervaces died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. and Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are
And
like
you're
a
the
flock
last
of
one
birds,
left.
scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers.
No, Xiao. They are all heroes.
Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
It's really weird. One last thought I have is just it's really weird that there it is, the final part. And there's everyone. But yeah, one thing I wanted to comment on, it's really weird that Xiao still tried asking Zhongli for permission. Because I thought Zhongli was fully stepped down, but even stepped down, that old man did all he could to save Xiao. New quest, Tales Behind the Fan, huh? I'll deal with that later if that matters. I'm sorry if that matters. Anyway, now we have Yelan story quest. Claim. Unlock. There we go. Oh, shoot. Frick, shoot. Why did I activate it? No, no, I'm gonna accidentally activate her quest sometime. Whoopsie. Let's hope I don't accidentally activate it. Anyway, yeah, for doing that, we get on Tales Behind the Fan. Overall, this was a very good Archon quest. Very good. This was hefty, which now I understand why they split it up into parts. This is already 5 videos altogether. But it was wonderful. Just absolutely wonderful. I'm going to take one last picture with Xiao here in a second. Anyone who made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. I will be doing Yelan story quest here on the channel soon enough. So keep watch, okay? And I hope I can catch you... Wait, let's talk to Xiao first. Xiao says nothing more. The world is silent. No one speaks. Sadness, disappointment, and relief. They are all there, yet only a small part of a far larger whole. His expression is akin to that of a person who has been out in the blizzard for too long and seen far too much of it before finally gaining a place of respite from the battering snow. Xiao. Or maybe I should go do this right now. I'll do this right now and I'll cut it out. Look, he really is over there. Hey, Zhongli! Oh, this is a follow-up. This was a follow-up to the Archon quest. Oh, it's you two. We came to ask you about something. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I'm currently in the middle of something. What are you busy with? Speaking of which, to think you managed to return so quickly. What speed? Ah, Zhongli. Are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. Ah, yes. They are old acquaintances of mine. Splendid. Since you two are also here, could you also help me persuade Zhongli to sell his archaic stone, please? Archaic stone? What would you want one of those for? Do you not know? Archaic stone is sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, for there is barely any supply in the market. I was telling stories as usual today, and Zhongli dropped by as usual too. Somehow we talked about Through the Eyes of a Dragon, one of my finest works if I do say so myself. I don't know what he's talking about. It's a good one, isn't it? Zhongli also says my storytelling is superb. At first, I thought he was just an erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture, but as it turns out, he's also well versed in history and mythology, so now I often trouble him with the various questions I've got. The pleasure is all mine. Don't be so modest. You've helped me a lot. But to come to think of it, the act of chatting is pleasurable only because you were talking to the right person. Zhongli, for instance, is a good chatting companion with many fantastic ideas and, to be honest, lots of far-fetched theories too. Aha. There was this one time I told him, see, my story first tells of how Lex Lapis carved Ajdaha out of a magical rock and then elaborates how they fought side to side across the four corners of the world. Isn't it just mesmerizing? Yet, he said, the story is a true masterpiece, save for some inaccurate details. According to some researchers, Rex Lapis may not have possessed the skills required to create such a work of craftsmanship. What a bummer. And there was also another time when I told him about the serpent of Qingce village. He didn't buy the story at all, saying it was too good to be true for the serpent to transform into a beautiful landscape. This is so funny. It's always funny seeing historians talk to Zhongli and be like, I know more than what you're talking about. You know, talking to the guy who was literally there. I wonder if too much knowledge can stifle imagination. What a shame that someone as well-cultured as Zhongli should fail to appreciate the aesthetics of artistic creation. I can hardly object to your criticism. I shall keep it in mind. But your stories are always marked by wild imaginations. I just point out what I notice as an ordinary listener and hope that it might be of use to you. Since storytelling requires a sharp mind, I am sure a storyteller such as you can certainly understand where I'm coming from. Those are the heartfelt reactions from a devoted audience member. You're right. I know your good intentions. You want me to become the best storyteller in Liyue Harbor, right? He just means that the details in your stories aren't correct because he was literally there. Why are we talking about stories here? What does this have to do with the archaic stone? Yes, back on topic, back on top. So I told Through the Eyes of a Dragon again the other day. Aren't you worried that your audience will get bored if you always tell the same story? Some stories are worth being told time after time, forever and ever. His stories are meant to be told repeatedly. It takes time and creativity to come up with new plots, after all. See? Zhongli really gets me. Anyway, that day, a miner, the leader of a mining crew, was out for work and happened to pass by while I was telling the story. He told me, well, do you know about the chasm? There's a type of incredibly beautiful stone to be found in that place. Such stones have a faint and exquisite luster. Is he talking about the rocks we found in that one domain in the mines? At the very bottom? You can find them somewhere in a long and winding tunnel in the chasm. What did he say? I think tunnel is the word he used, right? You could probably say that. The chasm must be quite the mysterious place, if even someone as well-traveled as Zhongli has never been there. I guess that's got to be because no one was allowed to go in until recently when mining operations resumed, and I only heard about that from the others. Yes indeed. The miner said that the stone springs forth within a tunnel. No one knows who built it. All they know is that the tunnel meanders forward as if created by someone dragging something colossal down. Oh, this is probably the Yaksha that dragged everyone down. The sheer view of it is most awe-inspiring, apparently. Some say that the place might have perhaps been an ancient battlefield. But who fought there? We may never know. So I thought that Rex Lapis and Ajdaha could have fought there. Actually, I've been working on a news story lately. It'd be nice if I could put this plot into it, so I thought. So I invited Zhongli over to ask for his idea, and to my surprise, he's in possession of an archaic stone. He said he bought it from a merchant at the market. He's got good taste. He wouldn't miss a true treasure. I was thinking that the stone could make an ideal testament to my story, so if Zhongli doesn't object, I would like to purchase the stone as a memento. Zhongli, are you really going to sell him the stone? Yes, Tian is an ingenious storyteller, and I enjoy his stories very much. It is my pleasure to be able to contribute to his creation. That said, if I sold him the stone, it would undermine the credibility of his story. As we have discussed before, Rex Lapis sealed Ajdaha underground. According to experts, there are many caves and mining tunnels in the chasm. It would be a constant disturbance to people there if Ajdaha really was sealed there. Would Rex Lapis not have considered that? That makes sense. You're right. Rex Lapis wouldn't have done anything so careless. To be honest, I wanted to exchange my favorite folding fan for Zhongli's archaic stone. Huh? There's an illustration on it. I'd love to have this fan in hand while telling through the eyes of a dragon. Upon it is drawn a dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world and its spirit unbound to aim high. It is an inspiring view. Whoa, that sort of fan's really rare. You know, Paimon even wants it now. Oh, right. Don't we have an archaic stone too? Really? Would you mind giving it to me? You can have my folding fan. Might I have a word? The archaic stone is precious indeed, and your folding fan is also a work of art. I would advise against exchanging them as you would ordinary goods. Well, if you say so. Actually, you know, I have more than one such fan. You drew the illustrations on them, and that already makes them special. Anyone who enjoys your storytelling will rejoice if they were given such a generous gift. Really? You're right. I truly am fortunate to have devoted listeners who understand my stories, and I couldn't ask for more than that, could I? To be honest, I made these fans so that I could one day gift them to like-minded audiences. And you certainly are such audiences. So they were always meant to be yours. Please wait here for me to fetch them. Iron Tongue Tien quickly fetches 2 folding fans. Can I really keep this? Of course, you are my audience and that makes you a worthy recipient. Besides, I've made several such fans, so don't worry, just take it. And Zhongli, there is no need to be formal with me either. It's just a handmade fan. I hope it's not too meager a gift for you. I'll gladly take it, thank you. An exquisite work of art indeed. It is truly something worth treasuring. Alright, actually we came to ask Zhongli about something. Can we talk to him for a moment? Have I taken up too much of your time? Oh dear, well, then please go ahead. There is no need to apologize. You have my gratitude. Zhongli, were you at the chasm? And you saved us too, didn't you? Thank you. Xiao also said that he wouldn't have been able to escape without your help. Oh, did he say so? Interesting. One thing I want to make clear in the middle of this cutscene is I saw some discourse on Twitter about people being, about people saying that Zhongli is so cold and just all this other stuff and mean to Xiao, and it's like, did we play the same game, people? He clearly cares for him. And I think it's sort of the fault of the English localization, because I also read on Twitter this morning that the dialogue has way different connotations to it in the Chinese version versus the English version, especially with the way that Zhongli and Xiao speak to each other. But yeah, that's just my tea and my take on that whole deal. How time flies. Even he has learned to open up to others. So, what were you doing at the chasm? Was I at the chasm? How curious. I must admit, this is the first time that I'm hearing of such a thing. That smirk on his face, I'm gonna smack it off. Huh? Stop playing dumb! Haha, why would I play dumb? This fan is of high quality indeed. Oh my gosh, he's already done with this conversation. Now that I am on vacation, I just take my time and walk around. I'd say anything I run into is happenstance of fate, for which I shall take no credit. Come to think of it, it is nice to travel to different places and witness things in this vast world. They always bring old memories back. So do you miss the past then? Not at all. I am immortal now, and being mortal means living in the present. A dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world and its spirit unbound to aim high. Most inspiring, indeed. With much to be perceived in the four corners of the world and much to marvel at amongst mountains and waters, I believe I must travel still more in the future. And that is the end of Tales Behind the Fan. That was a nice follow-up. Holy cow. I totally was not expecting that to be as good as it was. Did we get an achievement for that? Oh, complete Perilous Trail. I think that was just an achievement for completing the Archon quest, but I love that was a really good follow-up because I knew players were gonna players like me, for example, were gonna complain a lot that Why did we not follow up with Zhongli? Well, guess what? We did. That very good on Yumihoyo. Very, very quality Archon quest line. I think this is probably the best Archon. The Archon quests have been really good so far. Like with Shenhe's, even Shenhe's was really good. I think that was the last time we got anything. No. We had Dainsley stuff in the chasm, but these Archon quests ever since Inazuma ended have been banger after banger after banger. It's such a shame how much of a hot mess the Inazuma story was. But if I remember correctly, I heard a rumor that right before Inazuma came out, they had to swap around writers over there in Hoyoverse. Back then it was Mihoyo. But I think the writing team has finally gotten their legs together, and I am hoping that it will be good in Sumeru. Anyway, this is where I'm probably going to be attaching it to the final Archon quest VOD. If you've been watching to this point and you've been watching all the parts, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope I can catch you in whatever video I post next, whatever I stream next. And yeah, I'm gonna be out of here and move on to Yelan's quest. Bye-bye now.